There's an age-old question that students and parents ask every spring. What is better, getting an A in a regular class or B in an AP class? Well, before I can answer that question, let's take a few steps back and talk about what APs are and why they exist. The field of highly competitive college applicants is getting crowded like never before, and students need to find additional ways to stand out. To a greater extent than ever before, colleges want students with strong grades, but even more so with strong programs of study. And that's where APs come into play. In 2012 alone, 2 million students took 3.7 million AP exams, figures well over double those from a decade before. And ultimately, AP courses are designed to prepare students for AP exams, which are scored on a scale of 1 to 5. Each score is equivalent to a grade you would receive if you took that course in college. Interestingly, there were more students in 2011 who scored a 3 or higher on an AP exam than the total number of students who took an AP exam 10 years before. And the top schools, they generally require a minimum of a 4 or a 5 for any credit to be considered. The AP exam is unique from any other standardized test in that there are two distinct sections, multiple choice and free response. The format of the multiple choice section is something you might already be familiar with. But the element that is by far the most challenging part of the AP exam is the free response section. Depending on the subject, this section will include multiple prompts for essays, document-based questions, or open-ended problem solving. Now, in the multiple choice section, great test-taking skills and well-planned guessing may help you, but no amount of guessing will be enough to overcome a lack of the necessary critical analysis, writing, and reading comprehension skills needed to demonstrate the ability to identify connections and draw conclusions in a well-planned and written manner in such a short period of time. This section is by far the most challenging portion of the AP exam and needs plenty of preparation beyond just knowing the content. In 2011, only 20% of AP exam test takers scored a 4 or a 5 in the math and science exams, and only 8% of students received a 5 on the AP English Literature and Composition exam. APs are far more rigorous than honors or pre-AP level courses, and oftentimes students are surprised and unprepared for the level of difficulty and workload that APs present. So what's better, getting an A in a regular class or a B in an AP class? Well, it seems to be a bit more complicated than that. Colleges want students who are getting A's in their AP classes along with getting 4s and 5s on their AP exams, especially because colleges will use the exam scores to measure 1. How challenging your AP course really was, and 2. How you measure against the rest of the nation. Want to learn more? Sign up online today for a free academic consultation.